Hey Casey, good morning. Yeah, it's really early. It's 8 a.m. in the morning at the moment. I literally just woke up. Have you used the new module, Casey? I haven't pulled yet. I guess we can get one more click into bonus. Hey Noah, good morning. How are you? Oh, good evening. Good evening. It should be evening in the US at the moment. Let's get one click into bonus. Yeah. Oh shit. I do need Thunderbot. I guess we go for more duration. Okay. So I think my tournament setup is complete. So I'll just go through what I've done for this tournament. So we have enemy speed, enemy attack speed, more enemies, plasma cannon resistance, tank ultimate. So this is how I'm going to run my setup. We use the standard module setup. The difficulty to me would be not so much that there are more enemies, because there's no orb resistance, there's no death ray resistance, so I think we're just going to clear out all the enemies pretty easily. I think that allows me to run enemy balance and wave accelerator just for more cash from project funding. I think we should be fine. We should be fine. What's going to get me if I use enemy balance would be probably a ray enemy. But we have more damage, so I think we can hold the rays off for a bit longer. I'm going to be running a lower rate. Oh wait, I actually can't run enemy balance because of tank ultimate. Yeah, you know what, let's just do it with enemy balance and wave accelerator. I don't think we would be in too much of trouble. It's only when the ultimate activates that I would be needing to hold them back for some time. Yeah, I think we should be fine with this. Enemy speed CF plus handles that. Enemy attack speed, what I've done is I've gone to my enhancement tab and gotten 1.5 over here. Damage, I'm keeping it at 3. We are going to be using 1.8 orb size. I'm going to be putting my orbs on the inside of my range line. I think that would be decent. And we have 1.52 EOS. I think the last tournament it was 1.5 EOS. So we should have enough to handle. Well, we should be getting, like, you know, at least 3,000 waves, even with the what is that? Even with enemy balance cut on. I'm just wondering whether or not I should really put in the enemy balance cut. Okay, let's say I don't put in the enemy balance cut. I do need to bounce shots off enemies to hit overcharge. But Death Ray is going to just chunk out most of the enemies. Rays might be a problem with enemy balance. Hey Flipsters, how are you? What do you guys think? Should I actually put in enemy balance? Let's see the tournament live progress and see how many waves people are getting. Live results. Okay, so it seems like everyone is getting a little bit lower than before. Well, around the same as before. Okay, let's check out where people in the 200s are placing. About 3.5k waves. 3.5k waves. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for more damage. I think we should be fine. Okay, so yeah, 1.52 ELS. I'm hoping that this is going to help me with the, you know, just being able to deal with enemies for a bit longer. AKZ, hello, how are you? And Flipsters, hello, how are you? Is the new mod good for tournament? Well, I don't have the new mod yet. Casey said it's really good, has a lot of potential. Only worry would be that if they nerf it after putting a lot of investment into it. Kind of agree. It does look like it's going to chunk out quite a lot of enemy health. You know what? Since we haven't started the stream, let's just try to get Ancestral with this. If we can get Ancestral, then, you know, I can take out ACP. We can go for a lot of controls over here. Let's try. Let's pull this. See how we go. Okay, nothing. Will we even get one? Nothing. Okay, first 1000 gems, nothing. Let's go, second 1000 gems. Oh my god, we get a shrink ray. What the hell? Hey, 50% chance, man. Nothing again. I'm just going to treat it as nothing for the time being. Nothing. Oh my god, my module luck, guys. Now I'm feeling awake. My blood pressure is boiling. I can feel it. Okay, so 2000 gems, we got nothing. Nothing. This is a scam banner, guys. Nothing. What the hell? Sharp fortitude. Okay, 3000 gems, nothing. Oh, I need to have a sip of coffee. My blood pressure is boiling now. This is not good for health. This game is not good for health. Nothing. Nothing. And what are the odds of this 0.5 cube? This is 11.25% chance of being in this state of the world, right? What rubbish is this? Am I even in the correct banner? Featured banner, right? No, I'm not going to do it one by one. It's like, you know, you peel off a band-aid, you gotta peel it off quickly, AKC. What rubbish is this? What? The fourth one that I get, space display. Dude, my space displacer is 5-star. Like, look at this freaking rates, man. Space displacer is 0.63%. This is 50%. You know what must have happened? I bet all of you stole all my copies. I'm not even going to count how many gems I have left. I'm just going to pull. What is this rub? Oh, okay, we got one of this. I bet this is the new module. Okay, so we got one copy. Okay, we got one copy and 6,000 gems. This my heart. My heart, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Is this going to be like primordial collapse once again? Let's shatter all of this, like my hopes. Let's confirm the shattering of my hopes. Yeah. Okay, so we will never know if the new module is good because we technically do not own the new module. This is just sad. Yeah, I agree, Flipstars. You know, if anyone thinks their module, why do I not just merge this first? Then I've got less too. Oh, okay, I get 1 star on Shrink Ray, which I've never used and I don't intend to. Oh, well, I mean, okay, technically it's only 6k gems, so you know we should not be getting it to ancestral, but god damn it, we're just going to shatter. We are going to shatter this guy. AKZ, no, I cannot test it as an S mod because you do need a module to be at ancestral before you can use it as an S mod. Okay, so I am 1 copy away from getting ancestral sharp fortitude. You know, is this a sign that I should go EHP? We really didn't get anything. We really didn't get anything. Alright. Now if we can't get anything good in our module luck roll, I hope they give us at least a good bracket. So without further ado, let's get into the tournament. We are going for enemy balance and wave accelerator. We are going for, you know, high ELS. I'm presuming my ELS is going to be 79% today. And yeah, let's go. All right, good tournament luck. One final check. We are using Thunderbolt. Tournament setup, cards, tournament setup, modules, tournament setup. Labs, my range and my shockwave are adjusted properly. So what is the tournament? What is the range I need for? So I'm going to be using 60 meter range. I think 60 meter range would be sufficient based on what Gato said the last time around. So 60.9 meters, we need 2.0 on shockwave size. Alright, let's go. Oh shit, I should have adjusted this. Okay, we need to turn on Poison Swarm Stun. I mean, the saving grace for today is that we managed to get ELS to 1.52. I think last tournament it was 1.5. Okay, so almost at 79% ELS. Oh, we'll get to 79. 79.7% ELS. But let's say 80% ELS. This would be our saving grace. Now what I need to do is lower my op. Oh, I can't lower my ops. Okay, so when the next boss dies, we take out range. We adjust all of this down. And then we go for range again. Okay, this is, can I buy the new skin? No, 145. We need 150 for the skin. Let's see Doodle Duck, which is Noah, has got 20 Oh, okay. So who in our guild is underperforming? It's not like I can do anything about it. Hey, this guy is over here. Huh? Need to get more boxes so I can get the extra coin bonus. Right, we need to set up our... Okay, let's get 10 clicks into knockback force. And we want 2.0 on shockwave size. Range is locked. Rend armor is going to naturally get done. Okay, and I think we oh right, we need to change the target priority. So let's bring this down. So with the more enemies battle condition, let's see. Okay, let's go range, elites, and tank, and then closest boss fleets. Yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. So my orbs are going to be specifically for the tank and bosses. Everything else, I think Death Ray is just going to do a good job at getting rid of them. I don't think... So there is a risk that when commanders come in, the tanks that come along with them are going to get buffed and you know, bricks my wall and all of that stuff. I think we should be safe because of there's no Death Ray resistance, so as long as my Death Ray procs and goes through all of the enemies, I should be okay. I should be okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's get caught up with the chat. So, yeah, it was a brutal module pool. At least we got it out of the way, you know. At least I can now say that I tried to get the good module. I just didn't get anything good. Helios, hello, how are you? I'm currently using EHP Wall. I have Wall Thorn 7 and Wall Regen 8 and 1 for Fortitude. Should I fully use Wall Devil now? Wall Thorn 7, Wall Regen 8. So Helios, I think with Wall Devil, it doesn't really matter when you use it. I don't think so. Just put on the wall there, and naturally as your tower gets better, you should be able to EHP tank further and further. Noah says, I'm basically on this game all day, all night because I have no job. You're living the life, Noah. I want to be like you. I want to one day have the luxury of just staring at my computer screen for games all day long. AKZ says that Ray is bad today. Yeah, I guess Ray is bad today. With attack speed, Rays just spin for like half a second and then they pop off on you. With attack speed, Rays are like the 2-pump chump equivalent in this game. But okay, now how is our bracket going to look like? Let's have a look at the bracket. Okay, Iron Sight is alright. Ethereal is okay. Now this guy, full auto foot gun, probably not okay. Yeah. Okay, so we are second place right now. Archer might beat us as well. No, we will beat Archer. Okay, Tony might beat us. Tony and I are going to be in a very similar position. 426 waves. I am at 405. Oh, this is tough. Maybe I should not have used enemy balance. Okay, maybe this is a third place finisher. So it seems like the bracket luck sucks as well. Okay, so I don't think any of these people would beat us. Torque is okay. Zero is fine. Bedweather is fine. Dommy, okay. Mr. Pink, okay. Okay, this guy might be dangerous. Okay, it's fine. So it's either second or third place finish today. Second or third place. I think in all likelihood it's going to be third place finish. So this 400 where is it? Where am I? Like this 405 waves in tier 21, this is over the course of like 10-15 runs. This was as best as I could get it to. Who was it? Tony. Yeah, Tony got to 426. So about 20 waves more than me. 20 waves in tier 21 is pretty hard because you have to get through 4 waves of fleets, which means you have to kill 8 fleets. It would be tough for me to beat him. But, you know, it is the nature of the game. Alright, let's just hope for... The only saving grace I have today is that I have high ELS, about almost close to 80% today, compared to last tournament, which was, 78%. So we got 1 extra percent of ELS. Maybe that's enough to bring us to second place. We shall see. We shall see. It's kind of nice seeing my damage just going up like this because of the Berserker Mastery, no, the Berserker Vault unlock. Yeah, well, good luck to myself. What a horrible... I mean, I wouldn't say this is a horrible morning. I should have expected that, given my module luck, that's how things would have progressed. I mean, even at this stage, I still don't have Sharp Fortitude at Ancestral, let alone, you know, the new module. But now I guess we have 2 weeks to pull. Yeah. And I can't believe that we would actually have pulled the Space Displacer dupe earlier instead of getting, you know, maybe I wouldn't mind not getting any Orbital Augment, that's fine, but give me like Black Hole Digester or Pulsar Harvester or Negative Mass Projector, whatever. Just get me stuff to reduce the percentage chance of this, so that when the new modules enter the existing pool, my probability of pulling Black Hole Digester stays high. Hey Kristen, how are you? Long time no see. Thank you very much. Have you done your tournament, Kristen? Four 4.7k waves, jeez. Is that first place? Yeah, it's way too long. I don't think I would be even close to 4,000 waves today. I'm not going to be 4,000 waves, no. But I am happy overall with my progress. Oh, and I wanted to show something to you guys, especially since you're here, Kristen. So let me show you my run history. I'm doing tier 18 now. Okay, look at this region here. You'll see like my coins per hour is actually on the low side. What I did over here was I tried to bring my ELS to 1.5 in farming. And that resulted in me having to lower my coins from 2.1 to 2.0. And so over here, I think it was 2 2 for coins, and then I went to 2.02 over here, and you can see like the wave count is like, let's say between 5.3k to 6,000 waves, right? Thereafter, I realized that my coin earning rate was too low, so I got my ELS down to 1.48, and I brought my coins back up to 2.1, and you can see like the coins went back up, coins per hour went back up, but there was really no change to my ELS. Right? And it's, I guess on average it's going to be lower. Like previously I didn't see like 5,000 waves here. This run I ended it early, but it seems like the ELS doesn't really do very much in tier 18, or like having 1% of ELS doesn't do very much. I remember you mentioned something about this like a couple of months ago, Kristen. Why is it that ELS is not so important in tier 18 anymore? Two guys are fighting over second, both just shy of 4.3k waves. Oh, okay, so 400 waves. Yesterday night, I forgot it was a tournament day, and I was like in the middle of a coin run at 3 a.m. So did you have to quit the run to do the tournament, Noah? But it's really strange to me that that 1% of EOS, 1% of EOS is decent, right? We, over the course of 5,000 waves, that's like 50 extra level skips. It didn't seem to do, well, I guess 50 level skips is just 50 extra waves, isn't it? I stopped my ELS at 1.5. The reason I stopped working on my ELS is because my farming runs are 10,000 waves. Getting more into Coin Plus does a lot more. Yeah, I guess so. Coin Plus is 5x the price of ELS. Hey Danilo, how are you? You gonna reach back to 1.45 ELS and dump everything into Coin Plus? Yeah, so Kristen, I think part of the reason why, even though you are at 1.5 and at 1.5 you get so many more waves, is, well, you have a bit more damage in and all, right? But also your S-mod development is significantly better than mine. I'm only at 56% over here. You're probably go boxed on this, but I think in where I'm at, I'm thinking it's better to pump this two up instead of going into multiplier efficiency, because I need more GT coverage. I've got about 5 seconds of downtime in between my GT activations in my farming run at the moment. So I think getting a few into substat efficiency would help. I think just getting more substat efficiency here is going to give me more ELS as well. And as you see, my tournament runs, my farming runs are like less than 6,000 waves. I think it would be good to try to bring it to like the 6.5 to 7k wave region. My damage is 3.0 on everything, and attack speed is 1.4. That's exactly my damage in tier 18 as well. It's crazy, like that extra ELS that you have, and of course more damage is getting you like 5,000 extra waves. 91% on both cores, 56 and 90%. Damn. Stop playing that game, Kristen. Go live a life. Getting a bit too strong. Hey, this kind of coin like GT multiplier, 800x, 800 kills. I don't get that in farming runs. I stayed and got 8436, new record on tier 10, 20 trillion coins. Congratulations, Noah. So, Christian, what is your coin plus at now? Is it like 2.5? So what I can take away from all of this is that my damage tab is already completed. I don't need to touch my damage tab in farming anymore. My ELS, I can kind of leave it where it is. All I need to do is just pump everything into coin plus and free upgrade plus. I need more GT coverage, and I need more ELS from the S mods. So basically all I need is, well, my top priority right now is to get this and this gold box, or well, at least bring this up to close to 76% and then just bring all this 3 up together. I think that would be strong. And then I will be like mini Christian. I messed up with ELS lab. 2.49, okay. Ryan and Christian duo video would be an absolute banger. Casey, you know, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous for Christian to be on a video. That guy, he has no filter. And then when I'm with him and we're chatting on Discord, the two of us have no filter. It's very dangerous to make a video on that. Graham, hello, how are you? Those will be go box with Black Friday easy. Oh, Casey, I just spent money and we have to spend money again. So, you know, the creator code thingy, they made the first payment on the 1st of November. I was supposed to receive it yesterday, but then I received an email from Nexus, the company, saying that my bank account details were wrong. And I'm quite sure that I didn't provide the wrong bank account details. And I'm not saying they're scamming or anything, you know. I'm quite sure that I gave the correct bank account details, because when I went to double check it, it didn't seem like anything was wrong. But anyway, I've re-verified the payment details. I'm hoping I don't have to wait all the way to the next month to get the payment. I'm hoping they will do it again soon, like within the next couple of days. But if they have to wait to the next month for batch payments, then it's going to be really pricey. I have to buy a plane ticket back home today. I don't know if I want to spend on Black Friday. I can send them mine if I want. Send them what? Your payment? You want to pay me money, Kristen? Is it time for fit pics? Oh, see, this is what happens. This is what happens when I talk to Kristen. I start saying wrong stuff. Okay, so with the enemy attack speed battle condition today, I think what I need to do is to use nuke early on, so that the ray enemies, they don't, you know, they take a while longer to pop off. So let's do nuke. Standard 1800 first fleet, we pop nuke. 1900 first fleet, we pop demon mode, and then we just chill to the end. Christian AUD to Norwegian krona would be such a terrible conversion. Would drink away the money. No, Christian, I don't drink that much. That being said, I had some alcohol last night. Hey, whoa, check out this GT counter, 1049. Wow. Oh, because of the increased spawn rate, plus, so there's more enemies, plus wave accelerator, plus enemy balance. Whoa, this is big. We're earning stonks here. What a nice thing to see. Like your GT counter going into 4 digits. Yeah, but last night I had Korean barbecue for dinner, and you know, with barbecue it's nice to have some of the Korean liquor with it. I can't drink too much of that though. It gives me a very bad headache the next day. Casey says, Kristen, have you tried the new module? Do you have any copies of the new module, Kristen? I had the worst luck pulling it earlier. Hey John, how are you? How are you doing? You have 2 copies, okay. So you have 1 more than me. Yeah, I put 6,000 gems earlier. I got 1 copy of the module. Damn it. 4,000 gems you get 2. I do 6,000 gems, I get 1. Stop stealing all my modules, guys. Soju gives me the worst headache. Yeah, it does. It's I'm not sure what it is about it. What I heard was that like all of those clear alcohols, they don't really, they're not supposed to be giving very bad headaches, right? It's like red wine, it has tannins in it. Beer, it has hops in it. Those things gives you like the hangover feeling. I'm not sure what is this about soju. It doesn't feel very good. But thankfully I didn't drink too much yesterday. And so no headaches today. I came back, I make sure I hydrated properly with like electrolytes and stuff. Danilo, you spend 8,000 and you get all 8. Hey, we need a moderator in here. We need to ban people like Danilo. Don't even start. The last one I spent 14,000 gems and I didn't even get one. What was the last one? Is it the attack speed one? I don't have that one either. I don't have a single copy of it either. Restorative bonus, that's what I get for pulling a trash module. Well, I mean, I would love to pull some trash, Casey. I just don't have a single copy of trash. My module luck sucks. Let's just continue pulling. We are addicts now. Where is it? Modules are here. Let's go. Nothing. You know, maybe I should just save all my gems and then pull them on stream so we can actually see how many copies I have. Let me edit the title for this, and I will put in 6k gems for one copy of, what is this module called? Orbital. Augment. Orbital. Okay. So we'll put this in the title so that in future we will sort of know how many gems I've been spending on this banner. That one I spent 6,000 to get 8. I think I'm really lucky. Yeah, Danilo, you sound like you're really lucky. Oh, you're giving Kristen a hard time for pulling 14k gems on that banner. I hope next time you're going to frame a picture, you don't get the angle right and it annoys you. Yeah, it's like 1 degree to left. That shall be you, Danilo. You will have a picture frame that is 1 degree to left. Or half a degree to right. Never just right. Meanwhile, Kristen and I, when we frame our pictures, it's going to be Goldilocks all the way. Maxwell, hello, how are you? 8,000 gems spent until my first OA module dropped. 8. Maxwell, I like what I'm reading. I like that. I like that we are in the same boat. Oh, right. Okay, so it's 1800. When the next fleet comes, we have to use nuke. We use it one wave after the fleet spawns. Okay, so oh shit, I used it. Oh no, I used it at 1826. That's fine. All right, that's good. That's good. Whoa, how did Maxwell become Amywell? Amywell. That's cool. Only luck I had was project funding. Got ancestral in 4,000. Wow, 4,000 gems. I don't think I've ever gotten such good luck before, but you know, I think maybe the best module for this rotation would be the Orbital. For these new banners, I think the best one might be Orbital because it does percentage damage, and we saw how little damage actually does in terms of wave counts. Amplifying strikes, I got mine to 5-star, so I am happy with that. Orbital is going to take a while to get, but hopefully when I get Orbital, I can just run Orbital with, I don't know, ACP or something and farming. We are in the same tax bracket. Yeah, we're in the tax bracket where Futs knows that we spend too much money, so he's like, oh, let's tax these buggers a little bit. Let's not make their life too easy. Keep them hooked. Do I need CG plus? What is CG plus? Armor generator? Wait, there's CF plus. Okay. I thought there were new lingos. John, yeah, I presume CF plus would help. Orbitals, I guess just treat them like orbs. I think I would just treat it like orbs, and whatever strategy gives more orb hits is probably good for Orbital as well. I think if you're using Orbital, having more orb speed is actually good, so that you can tag more enemies with your actual orbs that give coins before the Orbital kills them. But it looks like the rotation speed and the speed and the size of the Orbital Augment is pretty decent, so I think it's probably strong. Casey, you were mentioning that it could potentially give infinite waves. I hope not. And looking at the tournament performance, this tournament, it certainly doesn't seem like it. The Sky is at just shy of 6.6k waves. It's reasonable to assume that they would have experimented with the new module. Some guildmates are reporting, I guess, a coin drop. Yeah, I presume there would be a coin drop. Just because, Christine, I don't think we actually need that much damage. Especially once we are progressed past a certain point. It's more just about the coin farming efficiency. So if you use it in farming, assuming you can't get far enough, it might not be worthwhile. I think where I'm at, it would be nice to have the Orbital Augment. Because all that damage that I have doesn't really do anything anyway. But I'm thinking maybe something like restorative bonus with Pulsar Harvester. Okay, let's theory craft something. So let's say we go for Shrink Ray here, right? Shrink Ray reduces the mass, so it deals with mass enforcement. Instead of Project Funding and Pulsar Harvester, we go for Pulsar Harvester and restorative bonus, so that we fire a ton of bullets. Core doesn't really matter what we're using, just use the standard stuff. And then we go for Space Displacer and Orbital Augment here. I think we have a lot of controls. We have percentage damage from the Orbital module, and then we just try to rely on ELS to juggle the enemies, and then Shrink Ray is there to help counteract some of the negatives of mass enforcement. I think that would allow us to, it would be like the bounce webbing equivalent of version 26. And given how much enemy health is in the later stages, I think Pulsar Harvester is going to pull out ahead of Project Funding. On lower tiers it might be, not tier 17 and above due to battle conditions. I wonder if electrons will become a thing. Yeah, at this stage it's hard to say, Danilo. Let's wait for Kristen and the rest. They have a secret group chat. They're always coming up with new strategies. And then when it finally trickles down to us, we will be better informed about whether it's actually good. Don't need more coin drops. Still suffering from 27.1.3. CPH went from 1.8 to 1.4Q. Why did your coin per hour fall, Christian? I actually didn't notice a change in my coin per hour. I mean, it's more volatile. I seem to be getting a lot less death defies nowadays. I'm not sure why. Is there death defy down in tier 18? OA is a 20 to 25% increase for me as EHP for pre-scatter baby issue patch. What is the pre-scatter baby issue? But by the way, Casey, I think so. I saw your lifetime stats earlier. I think you should be well poised to do glass cannon. So your coin. Let me see. Yeah, your lifetime coin is where I was when I did my tier 18 milestone, and by then I was like well into glass cannon. Stones, you should have enough as well. Surely you have enough. Maybe the issue is that your keys are a bit low. But maybe you should try. You should try just doing glass cannon, and maybe that will give you more keys. Like me, you are transitioning. But are you enjoying every step of the way, Casey? Oh yeah, it does take some time for labs. You know what you should do, Casey? You should go on the web store and just buy gems. Don't forget to use the creator code. John, do I have an easy bracket? What do you think? Have I ever gotten an easy bracket, John? I woke up early to pull one copy of the module and get a shitty bracket as usual. Got out of the comfort of my bed and the warm, the warmth of my bed to suffer. My bracket is yeah, it sucks to suck, I know. Who is it? Ahoob? No, Ahoob is fine. I think it was Tony. Tony and full auto foot gun are going to get me. Okay, 1900. We need to pop demon mode soon. When the fleet comes, we use demon mode. Alright, fleet is here. Hey, this has got to be the most precise tournament I've done in a while, right? We committed to 1800 and 1900 using our nuke and demon mode, and we actually did it. I tap joy for gems, only use gems for module pool since no more labs to rush. Show us my bracket. Okay, 1 second, Kristen. It's so cold. I just need to put on a sweater. Okay, let's see the bracket. So Tony is about 20 waves more than me for tier 21, which means he was able to kill 8 fleets more than I did. I have it's going to be tight between the two of us. Archer we would beat. Ahoob we saw earlier, we will beat him. Full auto foot gun, we are not beating him. This mother ducker, yeah, we are not beating him. The others are fine. There were a few people in tier 21, but I think it's the only the only wild card for me is whether or not I beat Tony. Closest in my bracket is over 1,000 waves behind me, so I got lucky this time. Hey John, next time you want to join a bracket, can you tell me, like, DM me what timings are good to join a bracket? Why do you always get good brackets? Like last tournament, I joined 1 hour before the reset, right? And at that stage, there were only 15 people. I went on the Tower 2's website. I counted the number of people who had more wave counts than I did from the previous tournament. And there were only 15 people that could have beat me. And even then, my tournament bracket was terrible. I think the first 8 got over like... No, the top 8 were 2.5k and above. Because I don't know the... Oh, hi Zevin. Because I don't know the tournament bracket secret. Yeah, you guys don't share anything with me, man. You guys just want to see me suffer. I'm sad. I'm just gonna go under my blanket and cry again now. Miguel, hello. Thank you very much. I need all the luck I can get to potentially beat Tony. Is it Tony? I can't remember his name now. It's still random for sure. I sort of look at it as I think most of the players are most likely Pacific time zone or close to it, so I try to join late for that time. I just pretend rich people go to sleep. Okay. Pacific time zone. Okay. And go to work in the morning. Hey Nu, how are you? But honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind that the brackets are harder or what. It's... Yeah, it would be nice to get first place finishes, but it just means that my upgrades are slightly slower, and if they're slightly slower, I can live with that. It's fine. Oh, it's good that you're good. Yeah, I'm doing well. All things considered, it's a good day. Somebody messaged me on Discord. It's Zevin. Zevin got second. Jesus, Zevin, if I got third place today, you're never going to let me have that, right? You're just going to be up me all day. If I'm always around the 3.5k wave count, you're in the top percentile anyways. Yeah. I think to me, it has always been the case that... So generally, I'm not a super competitive person. The fun part about this game for me is completing the tiers and getting the milestone rewards. not so much the tournament performance. And I think I'm doing fine. I completed tier 19. We got to tier 20 with 2,600. It's just a matter of time before I can get to the 4,500 milestone. In tournaments, we are 8 clicks away from go boxing ELS. At the current rate of coin farming, it's going to be a while more, but maybe in like 2 or 3 months we would hopefully be where Christian is, like farming queues per hour. Only 200,000 more stones to tier 21 4,500. Yeah. Well, it's likely, John, that I would just wait for the next version. Well, when they introduce further versions, they're going to make tiers slightly easier. What do I think about the new module? What module? Oh, you mean the one that I got one copy of? It's probably good, no? A percentage damage is always nice. If you're using it as an S mod, I think at least where I'm at, it's going to be quite some time before I can get there. But if it's not as an S mod, if it's a primary module, it's probably decent. Part of, like what Zevon was saying yesterday, like part of the boom boom strategy is to just have as many things on your screen as possible. So I think it fits in very nicely with that strategy, right? We can gimp a little bit of damage, but we get space displacer mines exploding, we get electrons dealing damage, orbs dealing damage, death ray, missiles. Yeah, maybe it's good. Jared, hello, how are you? I just cranked into 1000x coin bonus on tier 12. Pretty exciting, very nice. Oh no, only one. Yeah, only one new. This is going to 4,000 waves? Nah, this is not going to 4,000 waves. Maxwell. It looks like it's easy at the moment, but I think if I can get to 3.5k, it would be a good bracket. Oh, it will be a good performance from me. Yeah. The enemy health just scales up so quickly later on. The only way for me to get to 4k is, maybe if this number gets to 83-84%, maybe I have a chance of pushing 4,000 waves. Yeah, maybe. My damage is really lacking. We need a second S mod slot. Already, Danilo? You've already spent 80,000 stones upgrading all your current S mods. You need another slot. Honestly, I hope they don't introduce another stone sync. This is very unlikely because they are top spenders in this game. But I really want more ultimate weapon development. So I'm actually considering for Black Friday to unlock Inner Landmine Plus. Just for Boom Boom, Especially since in my farming runs I don't use Poison Swarm stun. Maybe having Space Displacer for some extra stuns will get me the wave counts I need for like slightly longer farming runs. And in tournaments, it's definitely going to help. More explosions equals good. And I'm not spending money on stones. It's going to be a while before you get to S mods, Danilo. I need all 8 for it to be good. You have to unlock Ancestral. Yeah. Oh, wow, we have 28 people viewing. Hello, everyone. Seems like this is a good time to do tournament, eh? Maybe this is what I'll do in future. So wake up early, force myself out of bed, and do the tournaments. $2,100 waves. Yeah, I think we're chilling. We're chilling this at this stage. We have to chill for like another hour or so before things start getting a bit juicy. So maybe I should create a poll on this. I should ask what you guys think. Start a poll. Okay, so Black Friday. IOM plus? Question mark. Yes and no. Let's see what you guys want. I think some people think it might end up being nerfed, the new module. Maybe if infinite waves become a thing, yeah. Bacon, hello, how are you? I'm only checking in for a few minutes. It's 11:14 p.m. Thank you very much for joining nonetheless. How are you today? If it gets nerfed, I'm happy. It's only one copy that I've pulled. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to get anything more than 2 copies earlier. Knowing my luck, it's never going to be easy. Ooh, so it seems very split, hey. Like 62% yes. Well, if we go by majority rules. Hey Rubber, how are you? And thank you very much. Good luck with your tournament as well. Oh, look at this juicy golden combo. 76x. If only this was a farming run. Looking at the way I'm trimming off the enemies at this stage, if this continues later on, I think overcharge might be a problem. Because what's going to happen is like all of these tank enemies, they're all going to be stunned on the outside, and overcharge enemy just comes in. It's going to take out everything. This is my third Legends tournament in a row. I'm happy. Congratulations, Danilo. In my bracket, 4th place has 1761 in champions. What? This is Legends tournament? Or is this champs? I got a PB, so I should get better. You always end up a little bit higher than me. Okay, well, I'm hoping for a PB. That being said, John, I'm actually using enemy balance card today. Not the best, because rays are going to be a problem later on. But I'm hoping that the extra damage from project funding would be helping. There is no Death Defy battle condition today, right? Yeah, so if we get a few lucky Death Defies, we should... this number here should be pretty chunky. I finished 982 waves in champs, currently 10th place. Congratulations, Bacon. 1761 is insane in champions. Is it, Danilo? Is 1761 a good wave count in champions? I can't remember, but the last I saw a champions run was when All Clouded was in champions, and he was doing like 2000-ish waves. Granted, that was last version. Maybe last version, because they didn't have the ELS thingy, it was easier. So what are the typical wave counts in champions nowadays? I should start a poll with you, Noah, and see and make it who has the most health regen. Noah, you went for the wrong mastery, man. You need to go for damage. Okay, I did get about 2% more ELS than last tournament. I maxed out my generator. Damn. 81.6% ELS. Okay, well, John, I managed to get like 1 point something percent as well. I'm at almost 80%. Managed to get 2 clicks into ELS between last tournament and this tournament. Top 3 has 1900 plus wave. Oh wow, that's rough. But in this one, it's already reaching the same. Yeah, S-mod, power inflation. What I wouldn't give for Legends tournaments to be like 2000 waves and below. That would be really nice. We do the tournaments, we test out a couple of different strategies. It's going to take like 40 minutes, and then we do like an hour of farming runs, and we wrap up the stream. I think that would be really nice. Right now, given the absurdly long tournament runs that I have to do, I can only do one tournament run. I can't even do like A/B testing anymore. It's just too time consuming, and it's only going to get worse. Yeah, right? Casey, I kind of miss those like A/B testing runs. I just can't do them anymore. And at this stage, I don't even know what they can do to make things easier. Like, let's say they reduced ELS by another 10% or something. Those guys at the top, they're still easily getting like 3000 waves. Easily. Maybe just make a fleet spawn every wave. Or every 5 waves, like in tier 21. Or 2 fleets. Yeah, like let's say you get above 2000 waves. 1 fleet spawns every 5 waves. And then above 2500 waves. Oh, okay, let's change this slightly. Let's say 1800 waves. 1 fleet spawns every 10 waves. Yeah, 2000 waves, 1 fleet spawns every 5 waves. Above 2500 waves, 1 fleet spawns, above 2200, 1 fleet spawns, 2 fleet spawn every 5 waves. It will be like tier 21 kind of difficulty. It'll be great for reroll shards. But also make the difficulty harder, right? Like we can't really be dealing with tier 14 plus, maybe, I don't know, tier 18 plus. This is a bit undertuned for our current power level. Time to come out with mythic tournaments so our small players have a chance to get into legends. So honestly, I don't think they need a new tier, Bacon. They just need to increase the difficulty of each tier. Like, I know it sounds bad, but imagine how good Champions Tournament would be if it's tier 14 plus. 1761 waves, that's not going to happen. You'll be lucky to get like, what, 500 waves. It will be short and sweet for everyone. And then for legends, we go tier 18 plus. Everyone's wave count is going to get squished. Because if you create a new tier, there wouldn't be any difference in the overall ranking, right? They're just going to shift keys to be the mythic tier reward. But that means that you have to climb up 1 more tier. So everyone in Champion suddenly becomes a legend, but doesn't get any difference in their rewards. Well, there are more stones. Okay, yeah, maybe create a new tier. Tier 18 plus, that would be nice. I'm sure Kristen would really like a tier 18 plus. FUTS needs to rethink balance too. How many trees should have been keys starting with champs, power tree starting with legends? That would have been way better. Yeah. You got 8-7. Stop playing the game. Stop it. You're catching up. I don't like that. Congratulations, by the way. Now the question is, how much can that afford you? All of those queues and you can't buy anything. I think they introduce a new key mechanic with nice quality of life vault type rewards. Just more of the same to keep endgame players on the hamster wheel. Yeah. 7, that's normal. In game and in real life. Oh. I feel your pain, 7. Hey, Wow Parrots, what's my module setup for tournaments? 1 second, I'll pull it up. There it is. Death penalty, amplifying strikes, project funding, pulsar harvester, space displacer, ACP, dimension core, and what is this guy called? Harmony conductor. Ooh, I nearly clicked on shockwave size. Ooh. Thank you for making me feel better. Casey is so nice, eh? All the well wishes. Always. Let me check out the stats at this stage. Projectile count. Oh my goodness. Only 51,000 projectiles. So this is actually quite dangerous for overcharge later on, if I'm not firing any projectiles. I wonder, maybe to what we can try is, let's just toggle off the poison swarm stun for the time being. Let's just see all the explosions going on the screen for some time. I want to start seeing the space displacer mines exploding a little bit. Boom boom, yeah, boom boom. And it at least it looks better, like everything is just moving. It doesn't seem like my tower is spasming or something. My CF is too strong. Yeah, level 10 CF is really good, Zevin. Honestly, I wouldn't mind like eventually going to Go Box CF Plus. It just looks so nice. I still have to get my last ultimate weapon, but saving up 3,000 stone sounds horrible. Yeah, Bacon. The last two ultimate weapon unlocks, it's a really slow stage of the game. Just because you don't feel like you're progressing, and you know, at base unlock, ultimate weapons are pretty trash. But once you have gotten it, it's there, and you no longer have to do it ever again. And then you get GT Plus, which is amazing. So I actually have to make a follow-up video on glass cannon transition, but this one is specifically for glass cannon farming strategies. I think from the last video, quite a few people were interested in that kind of content. I'm still thinking how I would go about doing it. I don't want to make like a prescriptive guide video, because it's going to turn a lot of people off, right? If I say like, oh, you need CF10, you need this, you need that, people are going to be like, well, I'm not there. And it makes, yeah, like imagine you stand at the base of the Empire State Building and you look up and you're going to be like, oh shit, this is such a high building, I'm never going to be able to scale it. I don't want that kind of thing to happen. So I'm thinking of something that can be included in the practical guide, where, you know, we just focus on the main things, how to, what are the basics of a glass cannon strategy and how you can implement it and how it looks like, and then let everyone figure out the build by themselves. I think that would be more useful. Zevon, I don't think tank ultimates can get stunned by regular landmines. Because what tank ultimate does is tanks behave like bosses. So if they behave like bosses, they are not going to be stunned by landmines. But inner landmines will stun them. Poison Swamp will stun them. And it would be so good if energy net affects tanks. That will make the mastery so strong. Kevin, good afternoon. How are you? Yeah, that would be crazy good, especially for like tier 17, tier 18 farming and above, where tanks take forever to die. I think it would be really nice. Love the boom. Yeah, me too. We are boom boom lovers, Kevin. Tequila Man, hello, how are you? How's the stream going? It's pretty good. We have 27 people in at the moment. How was your tournament run? Have you done it? Your tower would be like Spider-Man, catching all those tanks and webs. Yeah, and with Energy Net Mastery, I believe it's a 20x damage multiplier. So once all the tanks come in, they just melt. Oh, that would be nice. The GT counters on that would be really good. $1,200 waves in champs, rough battle conditions for pure EHP. I see. What are the battle conditions for champions? Let's have a look. Champions battle conditions. Jump to present. Orb resistance, Thorns resistance. I guess Thorns resistance is the problem. More enemies. I hope you were using Death Ray. So I think if you're using EHP, range ultimate really doesn't do very much. Would it? Would so I can't remember now. If a ranged enemy hits your wall, would your tower be disabled? With Thorn's resistance, they kill your wall. Yeah, that makes sense. The saving grace is that there is no death ray resistance, so I guess everything would melt to death ray. Much like how it is in Legends. When my death ray goes out, then it just clears out the map. Yeah, death ray doesn't kill ranged ultimate. For that, I think permanent black hole would be nice. Just chunk them down over time, dealing percentage damage. But to be honest, I'm not sure what I can't really remember much about EHP life. Probably with enough attack speed it should be fine, I guess. Yeah, PBH doesn't disable the range enemies, but it deals percentage damage. Wait, black hole doesn't damage range ultimate? Surely it does, right? Black hole damage isn't. So range ultimate. Black hole damage applies to every enemy. Doesn't it? Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, black hole damage only applies to enemies affected by the black hole. Okay, well, that's problematic. Right, so it's orb damage that affects the ranged enemies. But because you have orb resistance, that's a problem for EHP. I see. Ultimate enemies and elites or bosses are immune. Wow, okay, I didn't know this. So if I were to, let's see. Okay. So if I were to show hit tags for black hole on tanks and bosses. So now there is tank ultimate. Yeah, we shouldn't see any damage here. But when the tank ultimate ends, we should see some damage. Oh, that was nice. Oh yeah, now we can see all the damage. Okay, wow, I learned something new today. Hit tags disabled. Otherwise, black hole damage would be awesome for fleets. Yeah, it is. Op Thorns and range ultimate was the biggest issue. I guess if you have the new module, it would be strong. Oh, but then you need sharp fortitude, right? If you're going EHP. Yeah, the developers are trying their best to make EHP bad. Your message did. Kristen, you must have said something naughty again. What are we going to do about you, Kristen? Tisk tisk. Definitely better as an assist though. Why would it be better as an assist? Sharp Fortitude is too good. But can't you just use Sharp Fortitude as the S mod and have 8 electrons flying around your tower? That's going to... I presume it's going to take out something like 60% of enemy health. John, no, let's save the gems for the next stream, because if you look at the title of the stream, I've put in 6,000 gems for one copy. I want to see how many gems it takes for me to get to Ancestral 1 star. Sharp Fortitude effects are stronger for EHP than having the extra orbs. 1 second, Tequila Man. Let me see what Sharp Fortitude actually does. Increase the wall health and wall regen by 2x. Enemies take 1... Well, okay, so with Thorn's resistance, this second thing is useless. Wall health and wall regen by 2x. So would it, if you have the electrons, you kill the enemies a lot quicker. So you don't need that much health and health regen, would it be? Yeah, I mean, like, it's 50% efficiency at Epic, whereas electrons are at 25% efficiency at Epic. So I think if I were using Orbital with Sharp Fortitude, I would go Sharp Fortitude in S mod and Orbital as primary. So you get 8 orbs, which deal 4 times the damage as an Epic version, which helps you kill the ranged enemies faster. And then you have a bit less EHP, but it's okay. Should be able to survive, or at least kill the enemies fast enough. I don't know. It might be worth testing. Thomas, hello. The delay is massive. It will get there. What delay? Oh, Christian's. Muffin's top. Hello, how are you? For Devil, it's better with less electrons as well. No gambling content for you, Zevon? Yeah, we are good boys now. We're saving. Need 1 more copy for Ancestral. I think I dropped the ball by not getting this module. Maybe there is still time to get a couple of copies. Well, Kevin, if your luck is anything like mine, then no. But otherwise, yeah, just pull for it. We still got like two weeks to get it, right? I have a copy. Oi, Casey. You guys should be funneling your copies to me so I can test it out. Not the other way around. Stop stealing my copies. Go away. Depending on... Oh, I'm just referring for this tournament, Tequila. Not sure. Maybe in farming, yeah. In farming. But if there's Thorn's resistance and range ultimate and your wall was falling quickly anyway, maybe it's better to just kill the enemies quicker. What is my target priority on this tournament? And hello, Steve. My target priority. Hey, this is like secret. It's not. It's just range. So that actually, why is range on top? I don't need range on top. There's no. Is there range ultimate today? I can't even remember. No, there's no range out. Then what is range doing on top? We don't need range on top. Let's put like this. What if a range? Nah, let's just put range on top. Whatever. Range elites tanks. Yeah, and then closest. Hey, thanks for joining, Tequila. John, send Fats an email. Oh boy, that I don't know how to read that name, but hello. I can read the first 4 letters, so Beeple. I'm gonna call you Beeple. Hi, Beeple. Can I tell me please undershow why do I have Death Wave jump up? 20, 100, 300, and what's it look? You mean this thing here? This is Golden Tower, so when you get GT Plus, the GT Plus adds a combo counter. Each enemy adds 1 to it, so it's just the number of enemies that I've killed during my Golden Tower. No worries, Steve. You're welcome. Alright, 2500 waves. I still haven't used my Poison Swarm stun yet. We're chilling. We're chilling. Maybe we turn on Poison Swarm stun like 3200 waves or something. When my inner landmine starts going like, red all over the screen, that's when we turn on Poison Swarm stun, I guess. Yeah, that's I think it's probably Russian. The alphabet is so different from English. So, Beeple, how should I pronounce your name in English? What would it be like? I'm pretty sure Beeple is not your name. I use a translator, Veronica Ribitskaya. Okay. Oh, so that's Veronica. Okay, wow. So B is V. Okay. Hi, Veronica. Backwards N is I and P is an R in Russian. I studied it a bit. Backward N is I. So VEROH. Oh, okay. Veronica. Haven't left yet. This milestone is over any second. Tequila. It's like Hotel California. You can't leave. So, it's really so when years ago. Let me see, what year was this? It might have been 2014, 2015. 2015, yes. So during Christmas of 2015, my one of my best friends and I, that was the year I graduated from undergrad. He, we were deciding on like, oh, let's have a grad trip like we always talked about since we were young. We decided that, okay, we're gonna go to Korea. So yeah, two guys, we went to Korea. We didn't really know what to do except like, oh, let's go drinking, so let's make some Korean friends and stuff. And I'm not sure how much of this I can say. Right. So anyway, this is the friendly part of it, right? I wanted to be able to speak the language. So I told my buddy, like, hey, you know what? I'm going to learn how to speak Korean. I'm going to learn how to read and write the alphabet there. Because from what I understood, Korean language is like, it's all alphabets. So I went on YouTube, Google search how to read Korean. The alphabet is really simple. So I learned it in like 2 hours, just how to read all the different alphabets. It was pretty easy. And next day I called up my buddy. I was like, dude, don't worry, when we go over there, we don't need a translator. I can read Korean now. And he's like, okay, sure. So we went to Korea. And when we got out of the airport, he was like, hey, where's the toilet? Right? I was like, well, let me look for the word toilet. So I was like, okay, so Toilet. And then my friend was like, yeah, don't be an effing idiot, right? What makes you think that toilet is toilet in Korean? They probably have different words for it, He asked me like, is toilet in Chinese toilet? You don't say toilet in Chinese, don't be an effing idiot. I was like, oh yeah, shit. So now I could read every single word on the street signs and everything, right? I just didn't know what any of those words meant. That was how much of a fool I was back in my younger days. Oh, I learned the alphabet. Suddenly I can speak the language. Tequila said just pop demon mode, so I'll be starting a farming run any second and I will be gone. Nice. I can understand everything, just don't know what it means. Yeah. I can read everything, I just didn't know what it meant. But thankfully, like, I had a few friends from uni in Korea. So they brought us around. And one of my friends, like, when we came back to Australia, one of my friends here, he was like, oh, since you know how to read the alphabet, then when we go for dinner, he brings me to this Korean izakayas over here. And he'll be like handing me the menu. It's like, oh, there's all these Korean words. Read the Korean words out to me. And so then I start learning all the different dishes in Korean. So now I can at least understand the dish names. But man, that was like the dumbest thing ever. I was like 24 turning 25. You would expect that at that age you have more common sense than I did. Oh, Death Ray is really doing its job. I want to see the Death Ray damage. It just melted everything. Death Ray damage compared to... Oh, look at my Death Ray damage is outshining my orbs. What Chain Lightning damage is still the highest? What? Because I actually have projectiles now. Okay. Yeah, I actually have projectiles. I think if I turn on Poison Swarm stun, Poison Swarm would be dealing the most damage. let's see the visuals for, or the hit text for Poison Swamp. Yeah, let's put everything. Is it going to be too messy? Oh, this looks nice. Look at all the damage. Oh, actually, maybe let's just put it on tanks. This is a bit too much. I'm afraid my game might crash. Tanks and bosses and fleets. Yeah. Oh, look at all the spinny numbers. Poison Swarm Plus is really nice, like given how fast the ticks are. Alright, be right back. Need to use the washroom. Alright, we are back. Oh, all this spinning damage is so nice. So nice to see. Given how many tank enemies are being affected by my Poison Swarm and how little bullets I'm firing, it's crazy to imagine that my Chain Lightning damage is still more than my Poison Swarm damage. John, my lifetime coin, it is, let me see, 254. What's your set? Got my... Graham, that is not average, that is very good. With that number of stones at my current rate, I would have 2 copies of it. 260. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 6 kill difference now. What's your coin per hour, John? $1.34. Hey, Kristen, go away. You're at a different letter. Just put 1340 or something. I got to Ancestral with 8k, then another 3k to get the last 2. Man, I really wish I had your luck or your account, Graham. Your so far all the modules you've been getting them pretty easily. You just moved to tier 18. Me too, John. 370 to 380 Q per. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm getting about 350 to 360 Q coin per hour. What's your coin enhancement at, John? It seems like you're getting a lot more coin than I am. I guess it's just as mods and stuff. You have more coin focus. You have more GT duration as well. Hey, Golden Tower, hello. Golden Tower from Japan. Konnichiwa. 2.13. Yeah, I'm at 2.11. I see. So I'm at 1.48 on ELS and 2.11. Modules have been very, very good to me, to quote old SNL. I have all at least ancestral 1-star except Stingray. Okay. 14069. Wait, my multiplier is higher than you, John. Oh, because you have more GT duration. You have more GT duration. You probably have more GT bonus as well. Reach tier 13 wave 120. Congratulations, Golden Tower. I'm behind on mod levels. Yeah, but your coin per hour is more than mine, so, you know. Slow down, John. Slow down. Should I... Maybe this is a sign that I should just gimp my... You know, maybe it might make sense for me to bring my ELS down to 1.45 and then just farm tier 17. You're at 81 seconds GT? Yeah, that's more than me. I'm at 78. No. 77 or 78 seconds of GT duration. How would I go about heading towards permanent black hole and other econ? What do you mean, Kevin? Like, how would I upgrade my ultimate weapons? Okay, 34 seconds summon. Yeah, see, John, I synced my summon chip with my golden tower because my golden tower is actually not permanent. There's a 5-second downtime between activations in my farming runs as well. So I synced my summon chip to go off when my golden tower starts. And as a result of that, I can only have... So if I go to my... where is it? Guardian. I've only got summon chip and this is how it looks like. Oh, I guess I can get 30 seconds duration now. Yeah, I should do that after the stream. Well, after the run. What is my personal best? AKZ. So my personal best was last tournament. Last tournament it was... Ooh, Archer is at 2.9k already. How do I see? Last tournament I was 3632. And second place. Oh. What? 70 seconds golden duration? Yeah, Kristen. Not enough stones. not enough stones. Given how strong the exponential rate of GT Plus is, I'm seriously considering pumping up GT duration in my ultimate weapon tab, as opposed to getting more S mods stuff. But I think with S mods it's more like consistent progress, so maybe that would be the smarter thing to do, and then use like the Black Friday stones to get extra GT duration or something. I left it at 100 seconds and 34 seconds duration. I'll max the duration and go back to fetch. Yeah, I mean, summon is just so good. It's so good because of how powerful GT Plus is. Yeah, like focus on CD until they go box, or mix in duration, or like get them to... Okay, Kevin, so on the channel, I have this this series called the Practical Guide. I think the first couple of videos would be useful to you. So I have a few tables over there of like how to go about with your upgrades and stuff. Or, well, I'm not saying it's prescriptive, it's just how I would go about doing it. But yeah, you can check it out there. Like there's a few things to bear in mind, like your black hole duration and your GT duration have to be 12 seconds apart. And I can't really remember the stuff off the top of my head. But yeah, do check it out. The free medals, gems, and such from fetch is tough to give up. That is true, Graham. However, I think where I am and where John is in our stage of progression, because of how expensive the version 27 stuff is, we kind of need as much coin as we can get. Like even with all my coin economy and all, I'm only getting 1 click of coin plus every 2 days, every 3 days, something like that, because of all the extra costs, all the extra coin costs from lab levels and stuff. What is the best ratio of investment in summons? Is all in good? So AKZ, that's a good question. I'm actually not sure. Ideally, all in would be good if GT is permanent. However, my GT is not permanent, so that's why I'm keeping it synced with my actual GT duration, GT cooldown, sorry. But I think if I have permanent GT or like just a 1 second downtime or something like that, I would go for like all in summons. Because if we have a look at the upgrade cost, where is it? So in terms of the upgrade cost, it's a lot cheaper to get cooldown. Cooldown goes down by 1 second a click. Than it is for duration, right? I can get double the value thereabouts from cooldown. So I get 2 seconds more uptime per second of duration click that I put in. So if I had permanent GT, I think it wouldn't hurt to just make this cooldown as low as possible, and then the duration thereafter with all the remaining stones. There is a case to be made that you want your counters to be as bursty as possible, so with larger duration is better. But since it's only 1 enemy being summoned each time, summons 2 enemies, I guess it kind of makes sense that cooldown is half the value of duration. But yeah, for me, I'm keeping it fixed at my GT cooldown. And then just working on duration. So after this, I would get 30 seconds of cooldown. Pretty nice. I left it at 100 seconds to match Golden Bot, and it served me well enough. Maybe you are right, John. Maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, because you get 6x the coin bonus. Maybe that's what I should be doing. We shall see. I'm at a 12 seconds difference, and for some reason effective path wants me to do duration. It makes no sense to me since cooldown is 10 seconds and duration is only 1 second. Yeah, Kevin, so don't rely too much on effective path sheets. I think it's useful, but I've never used one before. But it would make sense that 10 seconds cooldown is better, assuming you can get your other ultimate weapons down by 10 seconds as well. You don't want your black hole and GT to desync from one another. Okay, the overcharge died fast enough. Is fetch cheap bad? No, AKZ, fetch is good. Summons is just better for me at this stage. That's only 10 enemies lost at most. Given I gain enough in duration, no cooldown, all duration might make sense for me. Yeah, probably Grim. You're probably right. Joseph, hello, how are you? And I hope you had a good day at work. Question for me, as I just started farming tier 17, did I have my target priority set up? Or how did I set up my target priority? With tier 17, I use in Spotlight, tanks, bosses, elites. Tanks, elites, bosses, closest. Yeah. But it's all just... So I think tier 17 farming is just about... well, tier 17 and beyond, it's about how fast we can kill the tanks. So we actually need a bit of damage. Well, quite a bit of damage in tier 17. I'm not saying it's the best target priority. Probably if others might give... there might be some other combinations that give better results. Especially since my S mod is... What is that called? I can't remember the S mod. The one that deals bound shot range, increases the bound shot range. What is that? I don't want to open my module tab. Astro Deliverance. Yeah, Astro Deliverance. I'm using Astro Deliverance as my S mod. So it might make sense to put like tanks lower in the priority list, so that they get targeted more by bound shots. But yeah, I haven't really edited it. These days I don't really care too much about the target priority in farming. I just want to kill stuff as quickly as possible. And for the most part, it's basically just tanks swarming my screen at the end of the runs. Have I tested the new armor mod? I haven't tested it. I've only pulled one copy, Joseph. It would probably be decent for tank ultimate, given how little damage really matters. Getting a lot of extra damage, like a 15x damage boost from ACP is good, but I don't think it's as good as doing percentage damage to the enemies. So yeah, maybe I should try out. I should try out the new module when I get it. You're all good, Joseph. It's more elites which electrons destroy best. I tried it at Ancestral and it was meh for me at this point. Not bad, not an improvement. Yeah. And also I think the most important thing is whether or not it messes with your coin power. If it lowers your coin per hour, then that's not good. Hey, All Clouded, how are you? We were talking about you earlier. Well, I mentioned you earlier. About champions runs, and I was surprised that like nowadays the champions tournaments are less than 2,000 waves. Because I remember months ago you were doing 2,000-ish. Rob, hello, how are you? Do I know what percent most of my enemies are being hit by ops? But oh, okay, extra op mastery is working well for me, but my percentage hit with ops still seems quite low. Rob, what you want to do is this. Skylar taught me this a while back. Okay, so let's toggle this off. You select all of this, and then you put coins. Okay, so we just want to see the coins, and what you want to see is all the coin multipliers happening at your orb line. But like if you see this over here, I'm killing enemies beyond my orb line. If this happens, what you need to do is you need to go to your damage slider and lower the damage. But you lower the damage all the way to the point where you see enemies just being killed at your orb line. And if that happens, then you know that you're tagging a good portion of enemies at your orb line. For me, that typically works out to be around minus 16 currently. However, if I go minus 16, I cannot survive past intro sprint. So I'm just leaving it at minus 15. And maybe that's like some bit of coin optimization I can do better. William, hello, how are you? How have you been? Oh, 2930. I can feel the hangover already. Feeling sleepy again. Maybe I'm just too comfortable. I put on a pretty thick sweater. Just out here balling. Yeah, nice. So John, I'm actually thinking maybe it might be worth gimping my ELS, getting more coin enhancement and going to tier 17. I might try out a run after this in tier 17. So we do a respec, we get to like 1.45 ELS, let's say. And then I go ham on my coin plus. Zevon would be happy with that. Zevon doesn't want me to go to tier 18 if Zevon is still here. honestly could have a higher workshop plus, but about 120 Q of my lifetime coin is in. Whoa, 120 Q? That's a lot. You must have gone really ham on the S mods. Yeah, I've only been labbing 3 of them. Because I still have damage labs to get through. Mainly Poison Swamp and what is that? Poison Swamp and Amplify Bot. Got 5 S mods, reaching level 19. Wow. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane, John. I think that offers you a lot less flexibility than it does me. Because I get to reshuffle a lot more coins around between farming and tournament setup. Yeah. But you know what? Once you are done with all of those labs, you never have to worry about it ever again. You only got 140 Q and Workshop Plus. That's similar to where I'm at, I think. I mean, we should have pretty similar stats, I would say. Except that my lab coin spend is only 42 Q. It's like a third of yours. Joseph, in my tournament runs, when do I start micro adding in knockback force? It depends from run to run, Joseph, but in today's battle conditions, I don't think I need to micro that portion. Because it's going to be tanks that will get me, either tanks or rays. And so having more knockback force doesn't really do anything except juggle the range enemies. But range enemies are going to be trimmed by ops very quickly. So, you know, not a big problem for me today. Normally, I would see, like, once I start taking chip damage, I get a bit more knockback force. Otherwise, you know, I just keep my shockwave size just around my range line, maybe slightly beyond, to hopefully, like, just kiss the overcharge enemies when they appear. But yeah, I don't really micro that much. I should consider using my Poison Swarm stun soon though. Once my inner landmines start popping off. I can see that they are being taken away now. But it's not at the stage where tanks are absolutely just swarming in just yet. So we can chill for a bit more. And you know, we are only at 517D health. From memory, it's at the double A, like 120, 140 double A. I can't remember what it was last tournament. Maybe 200 plus double A. No, it was close to AB, right? It was close to AB damage. So yeah, we're chilling for a bit longer. The extra EOS is helping. Previously at 3000 waves, this was double A already. It's going to jump up very quickly though, from here on out. Do I have max discount lab? No, I'm at level 89, John. Does lab coin spending actually count all coins spent in lab? Seem to remember looking into it before, thinking it looked strange. So I think I read somewhere before that the number is not completely accurate. However, these days, so that was during the days of like when I was doing card masteries and stuff. But with a card mastery, to get a card mastery gold box, you only need 50 little Q of coin. These days all the labs are costing like 2 to 3 big Qs. So the number that I see in the stats page, that's probably a very close. It's probably a very accurate amount of how much I'm spending on the labs. Like once a new version hits and you do the new version content, all the previous version content becomes pretty obsolete. Not in its benefit, it's just the coin cost is different by orders of magnitude. Alright, so yeah, in just 31 waves, we are now at 760 D. Yeah, only 50 little Q, and just a few months ago, 50 little Q was a struggle to get. Exactly. It just scales so quickly. Oh, what a nice GT counter. 82x. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we can see more of the inner landmine explosions now. It looks like my tank enemies are stutter stepping, hey. And this is without the poison swarm stun yet. There are enhanced tanks. Oh, they died. Okay. Surprisingly, there aren't many rare enemies, even with enemy balance mastery. We're still chilling. What? No. We're not done with version 27 stuff and you're already wondering what's up for version 28. Joseph, they're getting stunned by the inner landmines. So when an enemy dies, it might spawn the inner landmine, and then like if it spawns, it just stuns the enemies in its vicinity. I'm so glad there's no Protector Ultimate. Protector Ultimate is not fun. Like, this kind is nice. It's visually it's satisfying to watch. I haven't touched Inner Landmine. Is there a lab for ILM stun? Yeah, so Joseph, the Inner Landmine stun lab is just a single level unlock. So you want to get Inner Landmine stun. It's just a single level unlock. It's very fast. Once you've gotten that, then you get these 2 labs, I think. I think it's the blast radius and the rotation speed. Yeah, just these 2 labs are very fast as well. This is 20 levels. This is 20 levels as well. Put them at 5-6x speed. A few days you're done. I'm interested to get this lab once I get IOM plus. But only 3 levels in those 2 labs. Yeah. For the blast radius, Joseph, if I assume you are doing 30-meter range farming, you might want to bring your Inner Landmine blast radius up to like level 15 and then hold it off there. Because right now in my farming runs, given how large the blast radius is for my Inner Landmines, it's going beyond my black hole coverage, and I think it results in a fall in my coin per minute when I use Space Displacer. And it stacks with the AoE cut. Yeah, the blast radius stacks with the AoE cut damage as well. Yep. So you get massive blast radius with the AoE cut, which is why you can see, like, I'm running 60-meter range now, and the Inner Landmines is bigger than my range. Massive fireworks. Yeah, those labs are fast. They are really fast. You slap them on for a day, I think you'll get them to level 10. I farmed 30 meters, my black hole coverage is 70 meters. Yeah, try it out level by level with the AoE cut in and see how it pans out for you. Because mine is at level 20, I can't really say for certain whether level 15 is too much or too little. This overcharge is going to be a problem. It needs to die. Oh, it's finally dead. Alright. When does AoE cut unlock? I think it's tier 19, Casey. Maybe tier 19 wave 100? Something like that. I got it like right as it came out. I unlocked tier 20, I got the cut maxed out, and then I went to tier 20 and tried tier 20. to unlock tier 21. Honestly, I was more excited about the AoE cut than I was for S-mods, just because S-mods, you know that there's going to be a huge stone sink there. This AoE cut, I immediately unlocked the cut mastery for it as well. And then I got a few levels in and I realized that, oh, it's not too good for me because my poison swamp is a bit too big. But nowadays in farming, I don't really use poison swamp stun, so yeah, maybe it's good now. I mean, I use it now in my farming runs just to kill tanks a bit faster. Right, we're actually getting very nice explosions now. My inner landmines is slowly weaning off, not getting as many of them. The full ring is no longer there, so that's good. Once it starts going away completely, I would then slap on the poison swamp stun, I think. AoE might have been good. It is nice, it is nice. At least for farming, I'm killing the tanks a bit faster with more damage. Alright, let's check out the poll. So 63% said I should just get inner landmines for Black Friday. I guess we go with majority rules. Yeah, we shall get inner landmines for Black Friday. I guess I can bring my damage up for inner landmines as well. Go a little bit more into chrono jump as well. So that tells me that over the course of this month, I need to complete my amplify bot so that I have a lab slot for IRM plus. Oh, that'll be fun. It'll be really fun to see. It's crazy how good inner landmine stuns are. Like look at the tank enemies, they are barely able to move, and poison swamp stun is not on at all. Right, so let's just turn on poison swamp stun now, and then we see how it goes. Oops, how do I turn on the stun? There we go, the stun is here. Right, now that I have the stun, there's going to be stuns from inner landmines, there's going to be stuns from poison swamp as well, and thunderbolt. And seriously, nothing is moving now. That's insane. I tested AoE with Poison Swarm Radius perk, no stun, and my farming run went up 7 to 8%. Yeah, that's what I did as well, Joseph. That's how my farming runs are at the moment. It's so nice to see, isn't it? I'm thinking that because in tier 18 I'm actually having a bit of trouble with overcharge enemies, and a little bit of trouble with damage as well. So I'm thinking maybe it might be worth just using Space Displacer for more stuns in place of Poison Swarm stuns. And I think that would be really strong for tier 18. Yeah, you know what, maybe I'll try a run after this. Coins would fall slightly, but I think I can get more waves. More waves maybe gives me better coins. Who knows? Yes, I used the 1.65 damage perk. Look at the text, just start the step. It's like back when we were younger and we had really crappy internet. This is how that's how the tanks look like. They just started stepping. Was there a way to grind out a key besides tournament? Like 1 or 2 in the guild shop. Oh, wish there was a way. Yeah, that would be nice. Is that more if I have CF plus? So so John, I use that perk mainly because I need the damage to deal with like the tanks and the overcharge and whatnot. Bosses aren't too bad for me in farming runs. Sure, I die to bosses sometimes, but it's mostly because overcharge takes out all my shield charges, and then bosses come in and it kills me. But even with that 8x boss health, it's maybe 1 in 5 bosses it takes out my energy shield, like late on in the run. It's not at a level where I'm worried. Hey Joseph, you're just like me. We are in the same levels of attack speed. I don't really rely much on attack speed, but that's because I'm not very chain lightning focused. I just prefer playing with other ultimate weapons. But I do think attack speed is really strong, because of how powerful chain lightning is. More bullets equals more chain lightning damage. I just tested the perk also. I haven't ran it for months, but I have found great results. Also in the 6 runs I've done. Yep. Yeah, John doesn't have CF plus. John is a full-on econ guy. It's crazy. I think it's crazy how you are able to do tier 18 farming without CF plus. Oh, by the way, 12 more minutes to the end of tournaments. Casey, remember to join your tournament. Noah, you too. Don't forget your tournament. Yeah, 7k waves without CF Plus, man, that's insane. You must have a very strong chain lightning. With 3280 waves, we are at 5.66 AA. 11 minutes to go. Cutting it close, Casey. $1,500 max with all laps max for it except Chain Thunder. Yeah. Because of the bullets that you're dealing. I use Dimension Core as assist, yep. Yeah, I figured. I think if I were to switch to Dimension Core, I would be able to get 7,000 waves. Unfortunately, my Dimension Core is rolled for tournaments, and eventually when I have enough reroll shots, I would probably roll my Dimension Core out for tournaments. Honestly, I don't think I need Dimension Core for tournaments at this stage. Harmony Conductor as primary would be pretty strong in tournaments, I would say. The crazy thing about this game is that you think you have a great strategy for farming, and then you test out one simple change and you may discover something crazy beneficial for your tower. Yeah, exactly. Got the bot presets today. Nice. Congratulations, Rob. What is the recommendation on the M-Bot upgrade path? Was thinking cooldown and radius first, then let me show you what my M-Bot looks like. Bots are this ones? Yeah. I can't show you in farming. In farming, I go cooldown and range max, and then bonus and duration, I keep them at the same upgrade cost. Yeah, but bot presets are awesome. Don't forget to switch out your bot presets after tournaments. It happened to me twice now. Very annoying when that happens. Is it just me, or is enemy health a lot lower today? 16.41 AA. We died at like few hundred, very close to AB health, right? Or maybe enemy health is just about to skyrocket. Is that with a DC primary farming core? No, my DC is purely for tournaments, Rob. Yeah, more ELS. And the ELS is really, like, from what I remembered previously when we were at 3.3k waves, enemy health was like hundreds of double A already. Now it's 16.96. Or am I remembering wrongly? shouldn't be. Oh, but we are popping off a lot of chain lightning now. I died at 3645. It was over 100 double A with 81.6 ELS. Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to ramp up very quickly. Let's see. It's now 19. Yeah, it just jumped up by like 0.3 double A in one wave. $19.4, $19.5. $19.6, yeah. So about 100.1 double A per wave now. That's like 100D. 100D health. What? 100D is a lot of damage. It's stupid. It's stupid. It just completely negates any sort of damage that you might need, right? Or that you have. We take so long to get like 1 extra T of damage, and then this jumps up by 100D. When do I think I'll upgrade a unique effect bonus from epic to legendary, and which would be my first one to upgrade? From a farming perspective, it would be generator. From a damage perspective, it should be core. But from a boom boom perspective, Joseph, I think it's going to have to be armor, so that I get more inner landmine explosions. And cannon's not really very useful. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna lose everything here. Oh, there goes our wall. There goes our second wind. I can feel it coming. Our second wind's gone. Oh, we got a Death Defy. Okay, that was nice. That commander just enhanced all the tanks. I think that's the problem with enemy balance mass as a farming, as my tournament card. was thinking the new armor module, you had 6 to 8 electrons orbiting tower. Could that be good for both farming and tournament? Probably, Joseph. I think if I got my cannon, my armor S mod to an ancestral, I would want to use Space Displacer and the Electron mod. Just because how, like, if we see how enemy health is scaling at the moment, it's like 150D per wave. I don't think 10x of like 6Q is going to do anything, or 15x of 6Q is going to do very much damage wise. So it's better to do percentage damage, I think. And electrons do that. So to me I think I would go for Space Displacer and check this out, guys. So okay, so we have like the commander. It's buffed all these tanks. My smart missile damage is 8.7 AB. Swamp is 146 AB. Let's fire off my smart missiles, and chances are they're going to connect with all the tanks over here, these buff tanks. Let's see my damage go up. Smart missile is now 11, 12. This guy is 160. Let's actually, I just bring the speed up. Why did I slow down the speed so much? So 13, 14. Am I still firing smart missiles? No, no more smart missiles. Oh, yeah, still firing. Did I lose any energy shield charges? No, I didn't. So it went up by like 3 AB. No, what was it? 9 to 14? 5 AB damage. Pretty nice. Hoping that when I get more smart missile quantity, it's going to ramp up this number a lot faster. For tanks at least. Like if they're all clustered, it's nice. But then aside from that, I think smart missiles doesn't really do anything. Demon mode is up again. The sap is not dying. Oh, it finally died. Okay. Do I have set numbers when I first activate demon mode? Do I... Joseph, so normally I would just wait for like 1900 first fleet that comes. I would use demon mode. And 1800 first fleet that comes, I use nuke. Why is that? Oh, it's just habit, Joseph. That's what I've been doing all those months ago. Don't want to overthink it, you know. I think it would make sense to activate demon mode. Like you figure out what wave you are going to die, and then you just backtrack like 300 waves before. Multiples of 300 waves, and you activate it then. Nah, no strategy behind it, no. I'm sure there would be a good strategy for when to optimally activate it. I know, like when I watched Greeny stream, he would time his demon mode towards the end. But especially with live streaming, if there's the chat next door, it's difficult for me to focus on the gameplay. I rather focus on the chat. I leave it pretty late till I see stuff like overcharges might live long enough to start eating. Yeah, so if I was doing this alone earlier, when that commander was, you know, bringing the tanks very close to my tower, I think that's when I would have activated demon mode. But there goes our energy shield charges. Oh, okay. Thankfully not. Thankfully we killed the overcharge before it took out our energy shield charges. Wow. Hey, this might be PB territory. Oh no, William. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. No stones. Oh no. Oh no. Is it because of daylight savings, William? Yeah. Daylight savings in Melbourne happened like just over a month ago. Oh boy. Well, you get more coins. This is a chance for your lifetime coin to overtake people at your level. The rage. I've missed a few tournaments in my day as well. It's normal. Rip to the people in Platinum on Saturday. Go crush them. No, you wouldn't drop. You wouldn't drop to Platinum, William. You would just stay in Gems. The game, as long as you didn't enter the tournament, you'll be fine. Unless you entered a bracket, but you didn't do the run. Then yeah, you would demote. Oh no, it's another overcharge. Oh, this ray is going to get me. Oh, there's 3 rays. Oh boy. Oh god, this is it. This is second win, definitely. Maybe we get 1 Death Defy, and then we wipe out everything. But the rays are going to pop off on me. Oh, there goes our energy shield charges. They're gone. Oh, there goes the last energy shield charge. Okay, this is second win. There we go. Dying already. Yeah, Kristen, it's about time to get back to farming run. This is a bit too long. Let's see how we are. Did we beat what is that guy's name? Tony. Hey, Tony is dead. Tony's dead. 2979. Okay. Tony was above us. We're still going strong. Full auto foot gun should be beating us, but I don't know why he's still at 2900 waves. Maybe giving me some hope. Now I have to decide if I want to buy a stone pack to make up for it, or I don't want to reward the game for being so stupid as to change the tournament time instead of keeping it consistent. I think you should buy a stone pack, William. Yeah, use my creator code. Ooh. Let's collect the rewards. Ooh, we've got more gems. Very nice. What a noob. Yeah, Kristen. Yeah, I know. Oh god. Oh, there's an overcharge. It's chunking me. Oh, it died. Okay. All that for 19 generator shots. I often pause my runs to better time demon mode to see where people end up, so I have something to shoot for. But I'm in a different situation where I don't have auto demon mode. Okay. That makes sense actually. Like it might make sense for full auto foot gun to see where I end up before continuing. Yo Jimbo, hello. I felt so much better after only getting one for 3,800 gems. I'm glad I made you feel better, Jimbo. It sucks, isn't it? My luck sucks. I often finish say 6th, then wind up 10th, even though I pause runs. They're not dead, they're pining for the fjords. Monty Python. Oh, Monty Python, I haven't watched that in so long. I only watched like snippets of it. Oh yes, zap all those tanks away. Yeah. I'm thinking now maybe it might be better to jack up my range. Because of how many tanks there are. And they get really close to my tower. Yeah, so maybe let's jack up the range, eh? We go ham now. So let's jack this up. And range, yeah, let's jack this up as well. Okay, my poison swarm is still big enough. It's not a complete foot gun. Let's put my ops out. Where is my range line? I can't actually see my range line. Shit. Is it beyond my range line now? No, it's still in the interior of my range line. Okay, no, we want it slightly further out. Yeah, something like this. So now I get like more damage per meter and whatnot. A lot less stuns. I think we should be fine with the stuns. At least the tanks are going to take a long time to get to my tower. I think my orbs are just on the inside of my range line now. Because, let's see, it says that my range is 131 meters, but my orbs, I've set them at 115 meters. So I think they're just on the inside. Hopefully this, yeah, the commander became less of an issue because we've got more range to play around with. The amped up tanks are still very far from my wall, so it's a lot safer. Overcharge would be more dangerous at this range because there's less probability you would get into my poison swamp. Are we going to get a PB? 3608. We were at... Oh, this guy's still going up. Okay, Tony is dead. Archer is at 3058 now. So full auto foot gun is still going. Yeah, clearly. Wait. We were at 3632. Okay, so come on, 3700. We are using strategy today. Okay? Maxwell, 4K waves. That's the dream. Hey JP, how are you? Good morning or good evening. Strategy for the win, yeah. Graham, you know what this means? This means that I could have just full sended everything right from the start and we would be where we are with second wind. So much for strategy, man. Maybe the trick is to not overthink it and just max out everything and then just go. Look at how tiny the range and fast enemies are at this range. Oh, that was a nuke. Oh, that nuke scared me, not gonna lie. Which means demon mode is going to be back in like 100 waves or so. Can we survive 100 waves? 3 fleets. Okay, bosses, the boss just melted. Oh, look at the level reduction, 67%. Oh wow, 222 double A health. How did it jump up so fast? I didn't even notice it. 223. It's like jumping up one double A level now. This is like the soft enrage. Now 226. Wow, it's like 1 double A per level. All this damage is not going to matter at all at this stage. I think we should start seeing Poison Swarm damage overtake. What is it? Chain Lightning damage. Oh, it's at AC damage now. Okay, Poison Swarm is at 878. It's catching up. Yep, this is PB for me. What? It's now 412? Wasn't it like 200 plus? It just jumped up by like 100 double A? Wait, did my enemy health just jump up by 100 double A? It's going up by 5 per level now. Jeez. This is silly. Hey, invest in EOS, guys. Don't bother about damage. Look at how ridiculous this jump in enemy health is. Hey, congratulations on the PV. Yeah, thank you very much. That was just stupid. It was stupid that the enemy health just jumps up that amount, man. Okay, bosses are at 4 AB health now. Let's see the boss damage. 73% level reduction. All of this other damage doesn't mean anything anymore. I guess it makes sense given how much health the enemies have. This is actually making me not want to get Inner Landmine Plus. I don't think it will do anything damage-wise. Do electrons get stacking attack bonus off? No, it's percentage health damage. I am quite sure that if I didn't extend my range, I would be dead right now. Straight flat number of percentage. Yeah, I think it's what did they say it was? It was 10% of wave health. So my electrons right now would be going ham, right? They would be doing 58 double A per hit. The electron damage would be insane. I gotta get that new mod to Ancestral 1 star and do some testing. Yeah, I got no gems though. Wait, eventually we will get it, and if it's really, I'm pretty sure it's going to be useful in tournaments. There's probably 5 copies sitting in that 110 gems there. Saving them. Save them for the future stream. Yeah, Graham, you know, I wish I could spend it. I think I've spent a bit too much on this game in recent months. Especially once the creator code came out. Like, you know, I still haven't gotten any income from it, but I've been buying everything. Yeah, I need to hold back on the spending. $3,730. Aha. Well, guys, we unlocked the secret to doing well in tournaments. It's to not bother about strategy at all. Just go for max range. The strategy is no strategy. Oh, it's a windy day today. Do like you and just send it. Yeah, I think so, Kristen. The game rewards brainless behavior, it seems. We shouldn't think about strategy, we should just max stuff and full send it. And we get more EOS, we don't need damage. I think it's just so stupid that the enemy health just jumped by 100 double A earlier. What is that even, man? It's now 750. Yeah. Oh, thankfully demon mode is saving us from this overcharge. We are luck sacking our way, guys. Okay, we need to kill the overcharge. It's like it's not dying because it has so much health. Oh, it finally died. Okay. Let's check out the poison swarm damage. Surely it's actually, yeah, it's still catching up to chain lightning. It's not there yet. Strange. I think it's fine unless we want to sit for another 4 hours. When playing the tower is a full-time job. In a way, you know, playing with your tower is a full-time job. Okay, 811. AA. Can we hit AB today? I'm hoping we can hit AB. Last tournament we didn't manage to. Well, Poison Swamp actually outperformed level reduction in that case. Wow. Yeah, Poison Swamp damage actually matters where it counts, huh? Well, actually counts where it matters. Uh-oh, there's another command. Oh, there's a lot of buffed tanks. Uh-oh, this is it. Yeah, we're dead here. Yep, they're inching so close to my tower. Death Defy, come on, Death Defy. Nope, no Death Defies. Alright, that's it. 3781. 3781. Killed by tank. Yeah, to be expected. We actually earned pretty decent coin. Almost 3 hours for tournaments, jeez. What have I spent my morning doing? One death defy, even though there's like no death defy battle condition today. It's pretty unfortunate. So damage, I think if I had invested a bit more into swamp damage, my swamp would be far outperforming my chain lightning damage. But AC damage, we still didn't manage to break AB health, unfortunately. But you know, good enough. Let's check out the fleets. Okay, so commanders were the least. They appeared the least, but man, it felt like all the commanders were really detrimental. Looking back, I think it might have made sense to not use enemy balance, because damage not important. I think we established that in this run. So yeah, without enemy balance there would be less tanks. Yeah, there would be less tanks. Okay, so in future if there's tank ultimate, no more enemy balance. I think that would be a good strategy. Tony is dead, I think. Now at least we are giving full auto foot gun a run for their money, right? They have another 600 waves to catch up. They will catch up, definitely. But then, you know, you lose some farming time to beat me. Alright, we got an extra 5 gems. Let's switch back to the farming setup and we can wrap up the stream. No, not this. I don't need Galaxy Compressor anymore. Yeah, smart. Let's roll this. Come on, Ancestral. Let's complete it, and we never have to roll another generator. Actually, why am I clicking it? Why don't I just, yeah, auto reroll? Come on, Ancestral. Come on, Ancestral. Come on. Don't be shy. Come on. And there we go. We've got nothing. Okay. We equip this. Yeah, maybe I should try the tier 18 with Space Displacer. Let's do that. We equip this. We equip this. And this one. Yep. Okay. Switch back to farming setup. Oops. Yep, this guy goes to farming setup. And S1 generator substats, core substats. Yeah, these are both at 5x. I'm trying to just go box these two first. So I'm putting them at 6x at the moment. Farming setup is set up. Okay. Oops. He got 4,300 waves last tournament. Yeah. We are not beating them. Let's bring this down. Andrew, I got pity pool. It was a opt. That's nice. So let's okay, you know what? Maybe we really get 5 orbs. Let's go. No. Okay, so we need to edit the stream to say 6.1k. Okay, we didn't get anything. Oh, very sad. We are completely broke now. Oh, we've got 6Q. Can we get an... Yeah, we got a coin enhancement. Nice. Okay, we can get one level here as well. More damage. Okay, and then we do tier 18. Bring this down. Bring this down. I think I should be able to go minus 16 with Space Displacer. Oh, we need to turn off Poison Swarm Stun. Yep. And I think this is our full farming setup. Okay, so earlier I mentioned that the way to check whether or not you need to gimp your damage is so basically in my farming runs I would just enable hit tags for coins, select all the enemies, and then I see where the coins pop up. Obviously now it's intro sprint, so we're not going to see it, but what I want to see is that they're all at my op line. And if they're all at my op line, then you know I think that's good enough for the damage slider. I don't want to see coins popping up here or here. If that happens, then I should lower my op slider again. But yeah, that is about it. Target priority. So John, I went 3781 waves. Target priority, what should I do? Tanks go up. In spotlight. Tanks in spotlight. Closest. Oops. And then... yeah, range elite bosses, yeah, that's fine. In my farming runs, let me show you my history. So this I ended the run early here, but typically like tier 18. So you can see these two waves. This is when I'm not around to manually level up the ELS. I get to like 5,000 waves. Granted, like I was pretty unlucky over here. 10 death defies. Over here 10 death defies as well. For wave counts like this, I think it's 30 death defies, 23 death defies. So I think these two waves, these two runs were pretty unlucky. But the coins is what, 350? I'm going to say average of 350 Q coin per hour. Yeah, Dimension Core makes a shitload of difference, John. Yeah. Is that permanent death wave? Not really. My death wave is at 37 seconds cooldown. I get 9 quantity, so I think there's like a slight downtime with the way it's set up. But alright, I think we can wrap up the stream for today. So we got a new PB. That was all coming from just getting 2 more clicks into ELS, so coin very important. But pretty easy battle conditions, pretty standard, nothing major. We died to tanks as expected. But thank you all for watching, and all the best with your tournament runs. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.